Theo, street level spirituality coming at you with another episode of Hangin' With. This week, it's Hangin' with Leo, June 2020. Who's been a good kitty? Meow, meow, meow. I hope you've been a good kitty, Leo, because it's June. We're almost halfway through the year, and there's nothing to fear. I don't think so, at least. I think it's a good time to get loving and get good. How you been doing, Leo? You guys have been doing pretty good in the astrology sector for quite a while now. I mean, nothing too serious, kind of scot-free. Now, my buddy, who's a Leo, did just get laid off, so I'm hearing on that one. Sorry about that. Hangin' With is where we talk about Leo for the month of June 2020. We talk about the astro weather in general. And we do a tarot reading just for Leo to see how Leo's doing and some general energy for the month, some stuff to think about. So, with, I guess, not much further ado, let's get it, hit it with it. I did make some graphics, some astro weather graphics, and I just, for the life of me, there it is. Astro weather. Woo! There we go. Astro weather time. Let's hit it. Let's hit our... Oh, I think this probably isn't working. Yep. Where'd it go? As you can tell, this is run by professionals. For professionals. And... oh, that's real big, isn't it? Well, we're going to get that all fixed up. How's that? Close? How's that? Close? We good? Almost there? Almost home? This is June 5th. Checking it out. There you go, look at that. Yay, there's the chart. That is looking at the beginning of the month. June 5th is when we have the first significant astro weather of the month. June 5th, we've got a full moon in Sagittarius. It's a lunar eclipse. And we also have the sun in Gemini opposite the moon in Sagittarius. So if you look at that chart, you can see all that stuff I just talked about. It's on there. Trust me, kids. Let's talk about this full moon in Sagittarius on June 5th. It's a time to tune in and get spiritual. I'm going to call it in, Leo. It's time to get real and look at our long-term goals. Maybe you had some changes recently and you're like, what the fuck am I doing? But life is blessing us with an opportunity to kick back a little bit and just kind of be like, what am I going to do? And that's cool. Because sometimes we get so stuck in the same routine and rut, we don't know what the fuck, right? So take advantage. But while you're doing it, taking advantage of planning your future. Consider how other people play into that future. It's a big part of this energy. We got a number of smaller things between June 5th and June 18th. We're going to have Mercury in Cancer sextile Uranus and Taurus. So the way we're communicating in gentleness and kindness is in good flow with this Uranus and Taurus energy. So Taurus is in Cancer is going to be vibing well. But this deep transformation we're having Taurus, which I equate this whole virus thing to, and Earth changes in general, there's going to be some sensitive or gentle communication around this in general. Some goodness moving there. June 6th and June 11th, we have Sun in Gemini, first squaring Mars in Pisces, which doesn't feel very clear in Pisces, and then squaring Neptune in Pisces, which is just delusion on top of delusion, strangeness. So Gemini's going to want to be articulate and connect. There's going to be a general sense of wanting to communicate clearly and articulately, and articulately. I can't even say articulate. I can't be articulate when I say articulate, right? Whew. Gemini's going to want to communicate and be articulate. But with Mars in Pisces, it's going to be cloudy. And with Neptune in Pisces, it's going to be cloudy too, because Neptune is deception. It's planet Hollywood. It's like, what the hell is going on? So there's going to be some crossed wires for a while there between June 5th and June 11th. And then on June 13th, we have Mars conjunct Neptune in Pisces. So Mars is, like I said, it's, oh God. Let's just say the middle of June is just Shark Fest, right? And then, to make Shark Fest even better, is on June 18th, we have Mercury retrograde in Cancer until July 12th. So almost a month of Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograde is a time when things go backwards, when things slow down. Anything to do with Mercury, that is communication, travel. It's not a good time to sign contracts. It's not a good time to make decisions. It's not a good time to move forward. It's a good time to finish things up, not start new things. Make sure you got gas in the car. Make sure you got oil in the car. Make sure you check your brakes. Make sure you're not playing on your phone in the car. Mercury retrograde is known for travel issues and computer crashes. Make sure you back up that hard drive, kids. You don't want to fuck around with Mercury in retrograde. Hey, 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 hey. Especially not with your, family photos or prized files that you just have on a drive that hasn't been backed up anywhere. All right, spend that extra $10 a month, get 2 terabytes on iCloud, and back that shit up automatically, kids. Or not, I don't know. Be careful. Not a time to goof around. During this Mercury retrograde, the theme is, how can we think clearly when our emotions are at 11? It's going to take focus to see things for what they really are. An opportunity to purify our emotional balance with reality. So, kind of knowing the difference between how we feel and what's actually happening and not letting our emotions get the best of us, right? That is June 18th, Mercury retrograde in Cancer. 2 days later, on June 20th, the Sun enters the sign of Cancer. Happy birthday, Cancers out there. It's Crab Fest everywhere under the sun. We want to feel at home, safe, loved, nurtured, nurturing, and loving. That's everything Cancer. Cancers are homebodies. They want to chill out. They want to get cozy. They want to snug, snug, snug. And they're snuggies. Cancers love those snuggies. 1 day later, June 21st, we have a new moon in Cancer and an annular solar eclipse. Welcome to eclipse season, Leo. This is the biannual doors opening and closing into new chapters of our life and reality. The theme here is the gas pedal is pushed on an already emotional month. We reach its height and we see what we're made of here. It could be a peak moment in this multiple retrograde cycle. So we got all these retrogrades. We got Mercury retrograde, blah, 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 all of it. And this could be kind of a peak moment during this new moon. New moons tend to be, in my opinion, like full moons are kind of wacky and crazy. New moons are like kind of devoid of energy, and you just kind of feel empty and gross. You're just like, ugh, who am I? What am I? Right? Like I'm nothing. All month, man, it's all the same. Is you just don't. You want to be really clear about your emotions and your fantasies, and making sure that you're not acting on those in ways that you're going to regret later. Is really what it's about. June 23rd, we got another planet in retrograde. We have Neptune retrograde in Pisces. This is all the way till nearly the end of the year, November 29th. Let's all meet at Planet Hollywood in the 16th dimension and order me a wake-up call. I'll be there in negative 15 minutes. What? All we needed was another planet in retrograde. Following the 3 from May and Mercury retrograde in Cancer, we now find the majority of the planets in retrograde position as Neptune joins the party in what the fuck Pisces. Don't believe a damn thing you think, feel, or imagine, or you're sure to fuck something up. So, is that good? Becca Boo loves you, Becca Boo. Please be positive with Scorpio and Leo, LOL. Oh, yes, we're having fun here. Just doing the monthly Leo hangout. If you're a Leo or if you want to hang out, feel free. We're just chilling. I do live stream tarot readings also, so if you want, you can like and subscribe. I'll be back on live soon. And you can come get a reading anytime you like, Beckaboo. Please be positive with Scorpio and Leo. You got some Scorpio and Leo in there, huh? Everything's great. It's just all the same for everyone right now. It's murky waters. There's a lot of retrograde planets. Time to go inward. And it's just a lot of fantasy. Oh, it's going to be a lot of fantasy next month, so we have to be careful. Sort out fantasy from reality. Just take it easy on ourselves. When things go retrograde, it's time to slow down, right? Just chill back. Hope Beckaboo's chilling back. Good news, kids. On June 25th, we have Venus again direct in Gemini. It's been retrograde since May 13th. Oh no, baby daddy's a Leo. I got Beckaboo stopping by here. She says, baby daddy's a Leo. Yeah. Well, I had my baby mama too. I get it. Well, you know, any of that baby mama, baby daddy stuff, I'm telling you, man, I've been through it. Just chill back. It's all about the kids, right? Keep them feeling good. Yeah. All you lovers out there, God bless you. Venus is direct in Gemini. It's been wacky out there, kids. Venus retrograde is when we find other people attractive we wouldn't usually find attractive, and people find us attractive that we would usually find attractive. Sometimes you can wake up and be like, what the hell was I thinking? Or even worse, you can find yourself married in Vegas, trying to cut your hand off 2 weeks later. Pump them brakes. Pump it. Beckaboo. Anyway, some good news is Venus is direct. That is unless you fell for a trap, and now you'll be regretting that new relationship when you wake up next to Mr. Wrong. Gemini and Venus, man, that's a wacky one. Gemini can be kind of two people, right? It can be partnerships, it can be third parties. It can be some wacky stuff. If you're into that. But now it's direct, that's great. June 25th. But if you're watching this before June 25th, look the fuck out. Don't be messing around. Or if you like messing around, you can mess around, but just make sure everybody knows what's going on, right? We don't need any crossed wires. Unwanted babies. Or unwanted marriages, right? Careful, kids. June 28th, we got some good news here for anyone with Mars or Aries in their chart. Mars enters the sign of Aries. It finally gets out of Pisces. Mars in Pisces is like swimming in soup. It doesn't know what to do. Mars is ready to go. It's ready to take action. It's super fiery. But when Mars is in its home sign of Aries, it feels great. It's clear. It's ready to move forward. It's ready to take action. And it's just kind of a wacky time to want to take action because everything's so cloudy and foggy out there. But we're going to have to move forward somehow or another. So we got to be clear when we're out there, right? Mars goes home and is feeling confident, snug, and happy. It's ready to do shit. It's time to act. Just make sure you're not doing stuff while your mind is an egg in a frying pan. Be wise. Be nimble. See things for what they really are. Don't be deluded and move forward with confidence. No room for emo Joe and his feelings about what is what during Mercury retrograde. No time to be tripping balls on life. Get concise. Get clear. Becca's clear. She knows what's up. At the end of the month, June 30th, Leo, we've got a wacky one. We've got retrograde Jupiter conjunct retrograde Pluto in Capricorn. This is in the area of the chart that was highly active at the end of last year and all of last year, which was, or has been, Pluto in Capricorn. It's been a gnarly one. It's transforming relationship. It's transforming government. It's transforming all sorts of stuff. It's intense. Then you got Jupiter going, backing it up out of Aquarius into Capricorn. Let's back this bitch up into another bitch backing it up and make sure you exchange insurance information. Shit gets shrill and the weather's been taking you there, but you'll find out what you're made of. You got more strength than you may have thought. This month is all about self-reflection and seeing what's real and what's not. Drop it in second gear and engine brake this shit into July. So take it easy. Towards the end of the month, some old stuff from the past may come up again. Something to do with authority, structure, our own structures, right? Our own authority, the way we see life, right? Whatever the themes you've been going through with this whole Plutonian transformation will rise up again a little bit here. I'm ready to play some cards. I don't know about you, Leo, but this is the time of the show where we go from the astro weather to where I pick some cards for you. I got cards for you. See? Card for you. $5 card for you, Leo. All right, Leo, I'm going to give you some general general God damn it, where's my okay, it's Astro, I don't know, whatever, dude. We're gonna try this out. Hanging with Tarot. Here it is right there. Tarot reading time for Leo. Yeah. There we go. It's Tarot time, kids. Get a free fucking reading. Who doesn't want a free fucking reading? I want a free fucking reading. Give me a free fucking reading. All right. Well, let's see what's going on. Is this, am I even streaming? What's going on? Alright, I guess my Leo video's out. I totally hosed myself. I went live doing Cancer, and I did the entire video, and I think I wasn't streaming at all. The video just doesn't exist. So, anywho, that was a sucker, because it's kind of behind on my readings, you know? And it's like 30 fucking minutes of hard work. All good. I was being a little wacky. I'm in a wacky mood tonight. Just feeling like I want to like try and not shuffle, maybe shuffle. I can't shuffle. Shake it up. What's this shake it up? What the fuck's going on? Do you know what's going on? I don't know what's going on. Where are we, Leo? You gonna do it? Let's do it. There we go. Let's do some fucking old school shuffles here. Just throw shit around. Some 52 pickup. My brother used to throw the cards on the ground. Playing cards when I was a kid. He's like, do you want to play 52 pickup? I said, yeah, and he'd throw the whole deck on the ground. I had to pick him up. I was the little brother, so you gotta do it that way, you know? Alright. Alright, so let's do stack 1, stack 2, stack 3. Stack 1 goes on stack 2. Stack 2 and 1 go on stack 3. Then we flip over the first card and we say, what is the nature of the reading? You're listening. Leo's listening for some new opportunity. Looking for some new opportunity. Looking forward to some new opportunity. Because they want family. They want structure. They want a new opportunity in creating a family and creating a solid foundation in their life that's meaningful, that has depth to it and foundation, and you want to create a legacy. It's wonderful. Now, in the spiritual realms, this is what's going to guide us and give us kind of a totem to look at throughout the month of June to kind of help us, you know, when we're not seeing clearly, just remember back to this message, okay? Recent past, the sun hasn't risen, you haven't had what you want. What's really motivating you? You're sick and tired of fucking conflict. What's coming up in your future is refining your skills and tools. Your attitude is well-grounded, very loving and nurturing about the situation. The environment around you is a hermit. Things aren't moving forward. There's a lot of self-reflection, and you're kind of like, well, what the fuck's going on? Greatest hopes and greatest fears is leaving something. You don't want to leave something. You don't want to move forward. You don't want to move on. You feel like there's something that's worth really sticking around for here. 5 of Swords is your outcome card. Moving away from self-focus and really wanting to move into a group environment, a group collective, learn how to work with other people, learn how to have really good relationships with other people. You're just tired of, you know, sometimes when the relationships are gone, God, that kind of looks like a dong, doesn't it? I just really, look at that. I had no idea. Look at that. I had no idea. Look at that. My crystal looks like a dong. Look at it. It's got the nuts right here. I mean, it's just like, what the hell? When did my crystal... I'm totally embarrassed. I had no idea my crystal was showing. Anyway, wow. That's really weird. Okay. Now I can't even look at this without laughing. Okay, alright. So crystal dong goes away. Alright, Leo, thanks for helping me discover the crystal dong. Let's get back into this reading here. Okay, so let me just see what's here. So now this is a general reading with general tones, just so everybody can get something out of it. But so I'll talk in very general terms here, okay? Page of Wands. This is somebody who's waiting for this little fish to pop out and this new opportunity to pop out. And you're kind of like eager. The page is someone new, right? It's a new adventure. It's a new attitude. It's a new experience. You're ready to move forward. You're ready to take action. You're kind of waiting for this opportunity to show up. What's motivating it is, like I said, family structure, legacy. Like, you want to create a foundation. You want to create a legacy for your future. So you're planning on, for some people, this is like, we're planning on buying a home. We're planning on building a home. We're planning on getting married. We're planning on meeting the family. We're planning on starting a project that is going to create a deep, long-lasting legacy, or a project that has to do with a legacy that exists, or family project. Could be collecting old family photos, doing an archive, family tree. You get the idea, right? Okay, coming in at this. Okay, so this is your message from the spiritual realms. This is your message from the angelic realms. This is the totem that's going to get you through this, right? So the seven of Pentacles, in general, is usually kind of working on your trade and kind of digging into it. Seven of Pentacles in this situation, eight, excuse me, sorry. Eight of Pentacles is, it's kind of a lacking in ambition or focus, or, so I feel like this card, as far as a totem for you, is to really get serious about and getting focused about something and planning something to move forward with. Because if you're not focused and you don't kind of just pick something and just kind of work on it, then you're too macro, right? You got to get micro. You got to get laser focused. So this card is the message from the divine is saying, take the amorphous clouds of ideas about how you're going to create this foundation. This could, for some people, this could be narrowing down your choices of partnerships, right? There could be a couple people and you're like, I don't really know. This could be building a business and you have to kind of choose what business you want to do. But there's something that you want to move forward with, but you have to, this is up to you to kind of choose and move forward, right? So, and in the past, your son hasn't come. You want your glory day. It just hasn't been there. What's motivating you in this situation is you want to get out of struggles with other people. You want to really start to find values that are aligned, right? So you see all these people struggling and their values are misaligned, right? All the wands are misaligned, right? So, you're kind of subconsciously sick and tired of being in all these weird odds with people. And, maybe it's dating, maybe it's work. But you want to go out on your own and create your own legacy, right? And you want to create a legacy where there's an alignment of values, right? Now, I would say, this is yet another message about honing your craft, honing your skill, getting focused, getting serious. When this is in reverse, this is usually somebody, kind of working together with other people, honing his craft, but doing it in the honor of other people. Someone else is paying him for the work. And this is in reverse. This isn't really truly understanding that full process and how that functions. So it's getting real about working with other people. And when people invest in you, whether it's a relationship or work or whatever it might be, they want something back, right? So it's really up to you, like I said here, to really hone your skill and provide value, right? So this is the card of providing value, okay? Your attitude, like I said, it's great. It's the Empress. She's chilled back. She's full of abundance. So you're ready for abundance, right? But, that abundance that you're ready for, you got to give that to other people, right? Whether that's a relationship or work or whatever. Environment, slow. Things aren't moving forward. People are just kind of hiding out, reflecting. Your greatest hopes, your greatest fears is that you'll have to leave something. And it may be true, it may not be true. Who knows? But if you have to leave something to get away from this shit, right? All this conflict, then do it, right? But if the values are aligned, you can stick around and make it happen with what you already have. Your outcome is the Five of Swords in reverse. This is somebody who's tired of having conflicts with other people and and mental games and mind games, right? So it's a great opportunity to, you know, this is somebody who's maturing, right, and moving away from mental games and into providing value, like I said. So as a summary for your reading, you're kind of waiting for a new opportunity. You want to create your legacy. The angel message is to take some time to really get focused about what you're focusing on, right? Get micro, macro. In the past, you haven't really seen your glory day yet. What's truly driving you in this situation is getting out of conflict and finding people who share your same values, right? So you can relax and not be in conflict with people, right? This is really about providing value, right? If somebody's going to pay you money and resources, you have to provide that value back, right? Your attitude is super smooth. Things are kind of slow around you. You're concerned about having to leave a situation, but you only need to leave the situation if you can't align your values with someone. And your outcome is you're really going to be maturing mentally away from games and into really learning how to work with others in a beautiful way here. So that's your reading for the month. Leo, thank you for stopping by. I hope that you enjoyed both the astrological portion and the tarot reading for the month of June 2020. I hope you guys are doing good out there. All my readings are for spiritual growth, so hopefully there's some resources and information in there that'll help you move forward in June 2020. Leo, sending lots of love. Like and subscribe is always appreciated. Super dope. Hope you guys have a great 2020, and I'll see you in July. Peace.